No. And then you hit it and then like looked around. That was the take that worked.
How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Worked,
Wednesday?
Wednesday worked Monday night and Tuesday night, so I'm very happy for a normal day today.
Yeah, that's the best feeling. The first normal day you get after. I guess this is only a HUD-TV thing.
Right. Well,
Right.
Everyone knows how their schedule jumps around all the time.
Right, just like crazy off the
This
wall.
probably isn't very relatable, I guess.
Everyone at home just recorded 2 basketball games yesterday, right?
All in a day's work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was our first topic? I don't know. I know you brought something to the table.
But I do need to reference an article from People magazine to get my facts in
This
order.
is where we want to start the show.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about a failed Willy Wonka experience?
Yes.
That happened in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was this a scam?
It was a scam.
Oh my god.
Was it like officially like they tried to scam people, or they were just really bad at
I guess
setting
not.
it up?
Well, so the advertising made it seem like it was going to be like Comic-Con levels of like this is
Right.
going to be sick. They used AI
Chocolate
images.
River.
Yeah,
Right.
and like promised like a magical experience. And it ended up parents like called the police because it was like so far from what they paid for, and like kids were crying because they were so
my
like
God.
disappointed but also
Right.
like scared.
Because the thing that I just saw just this morning, because I had seen images of the event itself, and it was like a lone picture on like it was a very large space. First of all, props for them for
Huge
having
warehouse.
the confidence that they were going to fill this warehouse with Willy Wonka experience. But it was just
God.
like one poster of like a background you could take a picture in front of.
Yeah.
And then like, the
So they like
the
kind of
strands-
tried, but it was just really
sort
bad.
of tried,
They
like-
sort of tried.
Like there's just one area with like a
mushrooms.
few mushrooms.
But the thing that I saw this morning was they invented this character
that's what I saw.
that was this like evil chocolate guy that like lived in the walls of the chocolate factory and like scared children
Wow.
that they made up for this, which does not exist in the thing. And there's a picture of him, and he's like in this black cloak, and he has this like silver mask on, and he's like popping up behind a mirror as like kids are like walking by.
Oh my god. It's
And
like a
that's-
haunted house.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, apparently there was like a Willy Wonka actor and like a couple other people, but then they just made up this random character.
Oh my god.
Their job is to scare kids and like hide amongst the
Its
whatever
name
decoration.
is The Unknown. And there was a
Yes.
clip that went viral of the Willy Wonka guy leading the children through, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" And the guy comes like peering out, and he's like, "It's the unknown." And you hear a bunch of kids in the background going, "No,
No.
No.
And there's a picture of their Oompa Loompa. Is this like teenage looking girl standing behind a table that like it looks like a scene from Breaking Bad.
Oh god.
It is so funny.
Because they used AI to create the script too.
Yes.
So just like not like it makes no sense, and
Oh
then they
my
just
God.
like ran with it, I guess.
So first of all, the company that planned it is called House of Illuminati.
Okay.
Yeah, that checks out.
So-
Red flag number 1.
And they're saying, "We planned a fabulous event, and it just did not take shape as planned, and for that we are truly sorry and devastated at how this has turned out." And they're saying they're going to refund everybody.
Oh my god. This is a
But
disaster.
It is so funny. I highly recommend that you look into this. The pictures and videos that have come out are so good.
Crazy. That
And
this-
There's one picture that I saw this morning that was like someone took a picture to show how poorly the decorations were, but in the corner you can see like clearly a mom who brought her kids there just laughing really hard.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess you have to have a sense of humor for like something
Right,
like
right,
this.
Although I don't know how much people paid for it.
35 pounds a ticket, so roughly $45. Which,
Wow.
yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't like buy that unless I got a really good recommendation from like a trusted friend. They're like, "Hey, this like Willy Wonka experience is amazing.
Right.
You guys got to
Yeah.
go."
Right.
Like I'm not I'm not trying to be the cutting edge of a new Willy Wonka, like
Right.
Yeah.
And just the fact that
experience.
there were no like it was just the AI generated images that were used in the promotional material. I mean, it's
like-
crazy. One, you're right.
Or at least go like check it out. Like be like we get like a I don't know, drive by, sneak a
Right.
peek. Like
make sure it's
Is this
not in
like
an
a grand
abandoned warehouse or
opening? Yeah.
something. That's crazy. It's like bonkers to me that like it makes sense. You know, you use AI to create imagery and you cheap out on the set and you just
Right.
make a bunch of money. But like, do you think they tried? Do you think anyone in that company tried?
I wonder if legally like they did have something Wonka-esque. Like just because it's not good, does that mean they have to refund money? You know what I mean? Like it's not like it was a
I believe they
complete
did. I
scam.
believe they did refund people. I mean,
But I mean, like
it was certainly a scam.
If it's falsely advertised, like, do you
Right.
have
okay,
to
so
refund?
there's
Like the Fire Island thing. That it was supposed
Right.
to be a
Right.
yeah, like that was so not what they advertised. So like you have to refund, right?
Right.
I feel like there's a little bit of a gray area with that legal line. to
'Cause
be
technically,
like,
I
this
feel
is a
like-
Willy Wonka experience. We have actors. We have like mushroom
And
things.
some of the decorations
Just
are
because
like
it's not good.
Good. It's just like you didn't get
so
enough
far
of it.
and few in between.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know. I guess they're
I
just
mean,
being
you
nice.
did
and
advertise
refunding.
like a Willy Wonka chocolate
Immersive
fantastic
experience.
immersive.
Yeah,
Right.
that was the thing.
They called it immersive, and it was like
Okay,
no,
so
you're
there's
staring
your
at
false advertising.
Yeah.
They should have just been like a Willy Wonka experience.
it. Right.
kind of.
We're not gonna tell you how much of an experience it is. We
So-
do have a guy pretending he's Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
And it probably would have died pretty quick anyway because that word of mouth. It's like, hey, this thing's great. They'd be like, don't go. This is awful.
Right.
So you'd have one opening weekend, and then
Right.
that would be it.
Like
Rip off a bunch of people.
The summer that season 4 of Stranger Things came out, Stranger Things like as the franchise was doing these like Stranger Things experiences like across like the world, and they did one in New York, and I went to it,
Nice.
and like
And I won't do it.
I can't even describe it without like I can't even convey like what they did to make it so good. It was like so cool, and it lasted for like hours.
Nice.
And like when you were done with like the experience, you were like in Hawkins, and like you can just hang out for as long as you want, and it's like all of like the places from the show are there, so like you can get
Is this like
pizza.
inside?
It was like a ginormous warehouse, but they
Oh, wow.
completely transformed it. So like you feel like you're in the 80s, but also like when you get pizza, it's from Argyle's van, like
Nice.
his pizza, and like there's people fully like pretending to be these characters,
Right.
but that like wasn't really like the selling point
Right,
for
right.
older people. But like they had like a bar, and like all of the drinks were like based on the show. They have like the arcade. It was so
That's
cool,
sweet.
and that was only like $30, I think,
Wow.
and it was
Three-
amazing.
$3?
30.
Oh, 30. I was like, what the?
But
Even
then there's
still,
like
cheaper than the
yeah,
Willy Wonka
Like,
experience.
the whole beginning part was like an immersive experience where like you're like in the lab
Oh my God.
and you're like supposed to just be like touring it, I think, but there's like this whole thing where like it suddenly
A
starts getting
Demodog comes
attacked.
out.
Like legit, you start getting attacked, but like they made it so real, and like the actors for that part were so good, and they like used like it almost reminded me of like the screens like the Mandalorian used to like
Oh, yeah.
paint their backgrounds, because at one point you like feel like you're outside, you're not,
Right.
and you're about to get attacked, but then like Millie Bobby Brown appears to help you guys.
Nice.
And like obviously it's,
It's
not
like-
her, but it looks like it's her because it's like far away enough. It's like a
Right.
trick of the eye.
Yeah. It's like
So cool.
Disney World for Stranger Things.
Right.
Yeah.
Disney World
Amazing.
on the go.
Right. Wow.
So those are the expectations, I guess, of what people.
Yes.
Surely there was someone who went to a Stranger Things experience and then was like, "Oh, I should bring my kid to this Willy Wonka one."
Yeah.
And then that's why they went.
When that's what you're like following.
Right. That's crazy.
Did you guys see the movie, the Wonka movie?
No.
No.
Not yet.
No.
And I don't want to.
You don't want to?
I've had
Timothy Chalamet bugs me.
Timothy Chalamet bugs me too. I've
I think we talked about this last show. We might have.
on this
Did we?
or
Or maybe-
we must have talked
oh, it
about
was
it on
probably
Stream
Stream
It.
It.
Stream it. Yeah, shout out.
Surely we did. Shout out Stream It. Shout out Timothy Chalamet. You might be cool. I don't know. You just play a lot of cruddy, whiny characters.
Yeah.
But knowing that Willy Wonka is not a whiny teenager, I'd feel better about seeing Timothée Chalamet play him, because I know it's just not going to be the same old regular Timothée Chalamet.
I feel like this is when it hits the streaming service, you put it on. You're
Right.
like, nice.
I've
did another one, like Willy Wonka thing.
My stepbrother watched it and recommended it to me, and so I was like, that's a good, like, he's not.
Does he usually have good recommendations, or
just like he's my age?
Oh.
You know, we like the same type of movies,
okay,
and for like him to watch it and be like, yeah, that was a good. Like, it wasn't just for kids. You know, it wasn't campy. Like, that was a good movie to get that kind of someone my age kind of recommendation. Right. Like, oh, okay, maybe I should just watch it.
Check it out. Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe I'll see.
See which service it's on.
Right.
Yeah. How long is it too?
No.
Anybody know?
I don't know.
That's true.
Not
What
off
are we
the top of my
committing
head.
to?
Right.
Yeah, like
Is this a 3-hour epic?
I'll watch like a 2.5-hour Dune movie.
Right.
All right.
I don't know if I want to watch Wonka for 2.5 hours. Those
It's probably not
movies.
2.5.
But Dune has your Zendaya and
Yeah, so
is
that's
Florence Pugh in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, I mean, you,
So I can
you
watch
look
that.
past
But-
Timothée Chalamet.
That was Timothée Chalamet, the main character. Yeah.
Sure.
Zendaya is also like a leading.
yeah.
That'd be good.
Although
you
she
get it.
did trick me and the rest of the world with part one,
Right.
where everyone's like, "Oh my God, Zendaya's in this," so then she appeared in the last like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I think in this one she's actually a character.
Right.
That's good. Nice. We don't want to get too streamity here.
Yeah.
But since this is also a radiocast show, we like bringing some music. Today's
Got some
theme.
tunes.
Today's theme was. How did you?
What did
describe-
We
like middle
settled on
school-
middle school jams that you would still listen to now.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
So like it's withstood the test of time
Yeah,
since your
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
school
Since
days.
middle school.
Some of us have different middle school like days.
Yeah.
Say.
You know, there's some overlap here and there, but, you know, some of us have, you know, some different eras they grew up in.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what keeps it interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a wide spectrum. So we'll hit you with our first one, which is Sarah, your pick, which
Yeah.
is.
Replay by Ayaz.
Let's hear it.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Remember the first time we met, you was at the mall with your friends. I was scared to approach ya, but then you came closer, hoping you would give me a chance. Who would have ever knew that we would ever be more than friends? But railroad white breaking all the rules. She like a song played again and again. That girl, like something off a poster. That girl is a damn they say. That girl is a gun to my holster. And she's running through my mind all day. Hey, Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. See you being all around the globe. Now once did you leave my mind? We talk on the phone from night till the morning. Girl, it really changed my life. Doing things I never do. I'm in the kitchen cooking things she likes. Railroad white breaking all the rules. Someday I wanna make you my wife. That girl, like something off a poster. That girl is a damn they say. That girl is a gun to my holster. And she's running through my mind all day. Hey, Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. I can be your melody. A girl, I could write you a symphony. The one that could fill your fantasies. So come, baby girl, let's sing with me. Yeah. I can be your melody. A girl, I could write you a symphony. The one that could fill your fantasies. So come, baby girl, let's sing with me. Yeah. Na, 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 got me singing. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 na. Every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 na. Every day's like my iPod stuck on replay.
What a jam. That brings me back.
So good. The middle school dances at the Boys and Girls Club. I was in JFK. That song would get you going.
Yeah.
I would listen to it on the bus.
On your, what is this? iPhone, iPod? What did you have? Like, what was the time?
Okay. So my parents were thrifty, so I had a Zen MP3 player.
Okay.
I had
Zen.
asked
Not
for
even.
like the iPod Nano
Right.
for
Sure.
Christmas, and I got that. And I was a good kid, so I was like,
Thanks so
"Thank
much."
you. I love it.
Functionally the same.
Very much the same. A little bit harder to put music on.
Right.
True, no iTunes.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, good jam. Love it. Sweet. So I got a question for you guys. Have you heard about this new soda that's like somewhat healthy?
The prebiotic.
Yes, prebiotic. Yes, it has
Yes.
prebiotic. Poppi, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I saw it in like commercials, but then I
Right.
found it the other
They're
day.
like advertising it as like someday Poppi will be like synonymous with soda. Like it's gonna
Right,
take
it's like
over
the
the
new
take over the
soda.
market.
Did it?
It did.
Oh, maybe that's where I first saw
Had a
it.
big
what?
one.
Oh.
At a Super Bowl ad, yeah.
There were so many Super Bowl ads
Right.
that I was tuned into.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one. So I actually picked some up for you guys, so we can maybe do a live taste test.
Wow.
Sarah, I feel like you're in the mood for orange.
I love an orange soda.
And Jared, this was the one I had the other day.
Okay.
Strawberry lemonade. So you can have that one just so not.
I mean, good
try a
flavor. Good
different
flavor right out of the gate.
Yeah, you can't
I don't
go
even-
wrong
I don't
there.
even have to taste it. Soda's good because there's plenty of orange sodas on the market.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like if it tastes like an orange soda, then it works.
Well, before we get into it though,
Oh.
let's. So do you guys like read labels ever with like drinks and food and things like that?
Not
I feel like that's
really.
kind
try
of
not to.
kind of a more trendy thing now, but
Right.
I think when you have kids like me, I'm like, what am I actually feeding them? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what's in
Yeah.
this? And some of it you're just like, like goldfish or
Right.
goldfish.
Made
They're-
it, made it this far. Can't
there's
be that bad.
wheat and sugar and all this stuff, but they're delicious and
Right.
it's all in moderation.
Like you ate
right?
goldfish growing up.
Right.
So
I
here
love
you- here
goldfish.
you
One of
go.
my favorite
You're still
snacks.
here.
Yeah. But yeah, I do glance at these now and again. And if you look at like Gatorade, Coke, any soda really,
Right.
it's like 85% of your daily value in sugar. Boom. You've got it.
That's why I don't look at it.
That's why it's so yummy.
Right. It's so good. And like, sure, you're playing sports, you have a Gatorade, like you're burning off enough of that to have it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I've kind of gotten a little bit of a habit of just like checking, and if I can get a better version, then I prefer to, obviously.
Right.
But and then even things like lemonade and like apple
Yeah.
juice, unless you get like or like maybe not organic, but just like pure apple juice,
Right,
which is
right.
still good. I don't know why, it has to be all the sugar stuff. Maybe it's cheaper. I don't know, but there's just so much sugar. So I picked this up and I was looking, and I was just so pleasantly surprised that like it's not crazy. 25 calories, dietary fibers, 7%, 3% carbohydrates, like of your daily value, and then total sugars, 4 grams, added sugars. So total sugar is like 8%. So that's like not like
That's
the
good for-
best, but it's
But
like
for one thing in your day,
right. It's just like here and there.
assuming
If
you're not eating sugar the rest of your day or something, like
or
you're
like,
gonna.
yeah, in moderation. But I'm just
Right.
saying, like, it's not.
This isn't breaking the bank.
60%
Right.
of your sugar intake.
Like, I think Coca-Cola is like almost 100 grams of sugar, right? It's like
It's
or
insane.
40.
Something stupid, right.
Yeah.
Like, this is like reasonable amount of sugar. Yes, maybe it's a treat, but it's like it's not insane. You know what I mean? It's a moderate like treat. So I don't know. I was just impressed with that. And then
Right.
yeah, the prebiotic, good for your gut.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take that. No fake stuff, it says on
Right.
here. What does it say? Prebiotic for your gut and apple cider vinegar. I think people take spoonfuls of that in the morning
Yeah.
for health.
That's usually something that's like in a probiotic or prebiotic too.
Oh. So yeah, I'm not like a crazy like soda guy. I like a sparkling like water or like seltzer. But like every once in a while I would do a soda, and to have like an option that's kind of hits that button for you. I don't know. Kind of liked it. So so we got orange, raspberry rose, and
strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade. Let's fire it off. Let's see how this sounds. Here's your ASMR. Not superly insane, but that's okay. Yeah, so we're doing a live taste test here on the radio.
Pull away from the mic so I'm not gulping straight into them.
I like it.
That's really good.
Like orange soda.
Right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Not bad.
That's just good, yeah.
Wow.
And I was a bit, because I'm not a big sparkling water kind of guy.
Yep.
Because it just tastes, I feel like
You
everyone.
just want your water.
I feel like
Why
everyone's
put
kidding.
sparkle in it?
Right. Keep it still. I feel like everyone's joking when they say they like it. So I was a little concerned when like sparkling water is just the main ingredient. But then it's just
Tastes,
good.
it's more of a soda sparkling, I
Right.
feel like. It retains that. Because it's not that, like, sometimes the
Right. It's not
sparkling
like
water really, like, bites. Like, it's
Right.
like
It
puppy.
bites and it's like, oh, it has a hint of this flavor that you're going to get. But
Right.
this is like, no, this is a strawberry lemon.
This is, I would say that's a big distinction to make, is that it's very much a soda. Like, you get the flavor, it's sweet. But so it's not like it's not a seltzer.
Right. Still a little seltzer-y.
Maybe a little more seltzery than your original soda, but I would not
But
put it in the category
no.
with like seltzers.
No.
Yeah.
Like seltzer water, flavored seltzer water. This is not flavored seltzer water. This
No.
is like one step away from a regular soda, but has like maybe that touch of like
Right. And I bet especially if you get like a classic soda flavor, like orange soda, or if you said they had root beer, like that party
right
tastes
sells
more
it
like a
even
soda
more.
because it, that's a soda flavor. Like this is very much a seltzer flavor in a soda form.
Yep.
So that's why it's still throwing me off a little, but
Yeah.
The aftertaste of this tastes like you bit into a real orange slice.
that's
Which you
great.
don't get with like Fanta orange soda.
Right.
I wonder if they have ginger
Fanta
ale.
orange soda's good.
I'm a sucker for ginger ale.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Cream soda, big cream soda guy.
I like cream soda too. Well, you could do like root beer floats or like cream soda like drinks with this.
And if people are like, oh, you're having another root beer float, it's like, excuse me,
Excuse me, stevia.
my gut is getting better.
I think it does have stevia in it.
Yeah, like the last thing.
Water, organic sugar, apple cider vinegar, agave, some natural flavors. Mine has raspberry and lemon juice and some stevia. So again, but that's not like high fructose corn syrup. It's not
Right. It's not at
It's
the
not like-
stevia is not at the top of the list. Like a soda is like first things first. Like
Right.
high fructose corn syrup.
right. So I don't know. It's nice to have a healthy option out there, and I like that people are like trying this and making different things that aren't
Right.
so intense, like so bad for you.
Right.
Like you want to have a treat, and you gotta like 100% of your daily value of sugar, like in one pop. You know.
Right.
I first heard of this because I follow someone on Instagram who's like 24, so like young, but recently found out they're type 1 diabetic, and they drink these.
Now.
Because, now.
Right.
Not,
yeah.
that
To
did
get
not
away from
cause
the-
the diabetes. But it's
they've
like
been drinking
a
these
supplement
instead.
of like, I want something sweet,
Right.
But I don't
but it
wanna
won't
be
drive up my
Right.
sugar levels.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, right. As much as you try to cut out soda and like just drink water instead, or just drink seltzer instead. It's nice to have something that like tastes
Right.
a little bit better than
Right.
just water.
Yeah.
I'm a big iced tea guy, and I found one. Arizona makes like a blueberry iced tea that's very not like intense as far as ingredients and like high fructose, not a ton of sugar. So I try to stick to that water, and then I do love coffee, but yeah, if you get into your juices, into your sodas, it's just like so much sugar.
Not
so
good.
yeah, I like that people are developing this kind of thing and trying to like give us a few more options.
Right.
Now these are like a little bit more expensive than, and I didn't get a box of them. They just had them in like single cans. So you're paying a little bit more for like this,
Right.
whatever they're making, but it's not,
Price to pay.
yeah, it's a price to pay to have like a decent treat.
And you'd think like there'd be so many of these of like, you know, like Doritos aren't the healthiest. You'd think there'd be like someone who invented just like a tasty chip that doesn't have as much, you know, bad stuff in it.
Right. I like this like middle of the ground move too.
Right.
Right. Like if you're at a Dorito, that
Right.
was like, it's a lot, but it's like having like, I don't know, some
Right.
other like less Triscuit or something. You know what I mean? Like it has just normal ingredients in it and
Right.
it's tastes good, but it's like a middle of the road.
Right. We
option.
don't need, you know, completely healthy. We just need not as bad.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
progress.
Because there are some like brands and like foods that everybody loves
Right.
that are just like you throw health and like dietary like out the
Because
window. You
because
don't
like
care.
the alternative is like something that tastes bad. Like, oh, this chip is healthy, but it tastes bad. And it's
Cardboard,
Like,
yeah.
Right. I'd rather just not look at the label and
Eat something good.
continue eating my fatty stuff.
Right.
Whereas this is like, no, like there's some sugar in here. Like we're gonna tell you that like less than 4 grams right in the front of the can.
Right.
It was like, but you know, we still made it taste good.
Exactly.
If these were like ice cold too, I feel like they'd be
Yeah, they're not even
so
cold too,
good.
sorry.
But like they
Probably
do
should put them in the
taste
fridge.
good, almost room temp, which I feel like says a lot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of good sodas, room temp, like are kind of like, oh.
True. Yeah. I didn't even think of that. I was in seltzer mode. I was like, oh, I can just put these over here.
Right.
No, they're still pretty cold though, from like your car, I assume.
Right. Yeah.
A little bit.
It's that
That-
cold in here.
You know, it was a warm day outside too.
Right,
So
the 50
bad day
degree.
to not have.
It kind of reminds me of you saying we just need something that's not that bad. So on TikTok,
Okay.
there's a whole genre of TikTok called water talk, and it's people who will fill up like a Stanley cup of water, but then they add so many of those like flavor packets, but they're like, oh, my water of the day. And all the comments are like,
Yeah.
so close, that is juice. Heart emoji. But like, then it's always kind of like, well, like I guess like if they're drinking water, like that's good, but
They're-
also
if
like
the point is to hydrate them, then like they're
Yeah.
getting their water intake. But you're right. Like
if you're adding so much sugar to it, at
Right.
what
If
point
you're
is it
right.
not water?
right.
Right.
Like
I think as soon as you add any sugar
Right,
to
right.
it,
It's not
It's not water. It's not going to be like the same as
Yeah.
just having water.
I've seen stuff where it's like a mom packing her kids like water bottle and just chucking a bunch of
Yeah.
crap in there, and it's like, what are you doing?
I feel like
Like also like one flavor packet is good. They're like mixing flavors, dumping
That's the
in
thing.
double things of stuff.
also kids' palates aren't that advanced. You can like
Right.
kids will drink water. It's when
Yeah.
you like overly give them things that they're like, no, I don't even want water anymore. Like
right.
like
If they know
Maeve looks for her water, you know, like
right. If the alternative is they know they can have this jungle juice of sugary
Right.
packets and stuff.
right.
They're gonna, oh,
Water's like the baseline. I feel like for kids, like they just have
Right.
it and they're good.
Yeah.
You know, give them a fun water bottle with like
yeah. Give
things
me,
on
give me
it.
a
and-
twisty
and a
straw.
Yeah, and you're good.
They're a
That's
sucker
what
for
they
those.
like.
I would have a water bottle, and then at lunch, my mom would pack a Capri Sun.
There you go.
Lovely. It's a great treat.
But then
The
you have your
Capri Sun
water
as a
for
treat
afterward.
during your lunch.
Yeah.
And then you just drink some water.
Basically a snack.
Yeah. That's good, like habit. It's like you should
I
drink
drink
water and then mix in
right.
a Poppi.
Make some Poppi.
I wish we had a like a sponsor here, but
Yeah.
this is unsponsored, unprompted, just something we stumbled across
Yeah.
and is kind of delicious.
Can you imagine if that's where this takes us, though?
A Poppi
sweet.
sponsorship.
Cut to like 8 months later, and we're
Well,
like
I'm
fully
sure
sponsored.
someone from Poppi will watch this. So
Right, obviously.
if they want to reach
We said
out,
good
we'd be happy to,
things.
I mean,
to
they're
do
head-
this episode again and bigger.
They're headquartered in Austin, Texas. I'm sure they're picking up the airwaves of
Right, we've got
this
the reach.
Radiocast.
If we got Benson Boone, we can do Poppi.
I don't know if we got Benson.
Benson Boone got us.
Right.
Although we'll
He used
still
us.
take credit
we should
for
put a poster right there.
yeah, we'll still
should.
take credit for having him blow up
Yeah.
You're
because
welcome.
of the timing.
Ari came in and was like, he's number 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
today.
Because she saw my Benson Boone poster in my office.
Now we just like look like huge fans.
I also like that it's specifically you
Right.
and Ari have had tabs on his like number ranking.
This is surprising.
Yeah.
He came out of the blue with a packet of posters and bookmarks, and
Right.
then he blew up.
we had to
and was
look
on
him, we had to look him
Spotify.
up.
Yeah, had no idea.
Yeah,
World changes fast.
Well, great find.
it does. And yeah,
Thank you for the soda.
I've
no
seen
problem.
so many
Yeah, look at
ads
us
about this,
enjoying
and
this.
at first I thought it was a little like preppy of them to be like, Poppi will be synonymous with soda one day. And it's like, calm down there.
Right.
It's like,
But-
have you tasted Pepsi?
Right.
No chance.
Right.
No chance.
I'm gonna call soda, and then there's so many different brands of soda.
Yeah, this feels just like a different thing.
But this is just good. If they kind of, I mean, maybe their confidence was well placed, and they're truly confident that this is the future of soda. But if they just came out and said like, "Hey, you want a less bad version of soda?"
Yeah.
I've been a little more open at first.
I feel like I still like maybe I would buy like a case of these or something like at one point, but I feel like
Right.
it's almost like you're out and about, you want, you know,
You pick up just a can.
right, just pick up a can, or like if you were at I don't know, if you were going to see a movie and you wanted like a sweet drink or something,
Yeah.
you could grab like
I think that's
one or two of these, and like it's more of
Right.
like I don't know, just
That-
like how you would have soda like that rather than
Right.
like I don't want to have like 2-liter things of soda in my
Yeah.
house. I
Right.
don't need them. I don't need like 2 liters of Poppi like in
Right.
the fridge. But as like you're out and about, or like I picked one up at the ski lodge, and it
Yeah.
was like a great after ski drink, like something sweet. But it kind of
Find
fits
them
in that.
in your bodegas and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. All
But
about
until-
the bodega.
Until I can get this at like McDonald's or something, like it's just not so often that I'm going to be
Right.
presented with the choice to have a Poppi.
Right, but if you were at a festival
Right.
or a concert
Yeah.
or something, and you were like, oh, I want something like different.
Yeah.
They're big for like the end caps at like checkout lanes now.
Yeah.
That's where I keep seeing them,
See, that'd be good.
which I feel like is smart of them.
That's like the one-off.
Right.
Like,
because
yeah.
you'll be checking something out and you'll just be like, oh, let's grab that,
Grab a Poppi.
throw it in there.
Pop a Poppi.
Pop a Poppi.
If you guys were going to have like a full-on soda to treat yourself, what would it be? Like, what's your go-to? Like, if you were presented with all of the sodas.
Root beer. Any day of the week.
I
I
feel
do
like it
love
would
root
be.
beer.
I
If
feel like it'd be a root beer.
It
I also
wouldn't
do love an
make me
orange soda
fat.
though.
Root beer's so good. But also,
I feel like root beer is like different than, I don't know. It's like a novelty soda almost.
right.
it's never had. I saw someone talking about this on Twitter or something. But they were like, root beer is the only soda that has like never had to compete with a competitor. They just exist and everyone loves it. Like,
Right.
Well, because
Pepsi and Coke are always battling.
Right.
well, because it's not a brand. Root beer is the type of soda.
Yeah. But like
And
the
there's-
brands don't even fight each other.
Right.
They're just
They
like,
just all
what
coexist.
It's like you make it, we make it. It's all good.
Right.
Like, we're both really good.
Right.
Congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Mug and W.
They're unproblematic.
Barks.
I was
And
like,
then what I love is so many like independent, like you go to a grocery store and there's just an aisle of root beer in bottles from like 30 different companies.
right.
And they're all good.
And they're all good.
you
It's
can't
great.
go wrong.
Although, favorite root beer brand while we're on it.
Probably go A&W. I like the dog on Mug though.
That is, Mug has a cool logo.
I like
but-
Barks. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Right?
nice
Yeah.
one.
Mine's A&W.
Does that come in
through and
a?
through. Barks is the Coca-Cola brand.
Do they come in like a glass bottle sometimes? I guess they probably all do, but
It's like the
That's like
silver
a-
one and just says like
Yeah. So
Barks
Barks.
Oh,
in white
yeah.
letters. But I mean, I don't even know. I feel like I don't even like think about it. I'll just like see that root beer is available,
Phone ring.
yep. Not right now.
Get a
and I
call.
won't even like think about like, oh, this is the mug one. It's just like root beer is root beer.
Right.
Yeah.
We need to do a taste test.
Barks. I
just
bet
got
I
way
could
too
pick out
excited.
Barks. Barks has a distinct.
It's sharp,
It's sharper.
and that's what I like.
I like
crisp.
Yeah.
I like the vanilla in A&W.
I think I'm on.
Mm.
Yeah,
That-
I'm in your same. Yeah, you throw a
That's-
scoop of ice cream in an A&W root beer.
I like a soda that is so
Fire.
sharp that it feels like the bubbles are like popping in my brain.
That's like
That's
I
an-
feel like
that's an intense-
ginger ale
You know what I'm saying?
is often in
Yes.
that.
So
Yeah,
that's.
makes sense.
I
if you
feel like
ginger
certain
ale.
certain orange sodas too. Some of
Yeah.
them can be sharp.
Yeah, I like an orange
polar,
soda.
A Polar orange soda.
I would do a Crush orange soda.
Crush. I think I'm a Fanta guy.
Oh wow.
I
Well, there's your. Did you have?
Oh no, I could talk about this for hours.
Right. That's what I was
I'm
like-
like weirdly so passionate about all this.
And
I
here we
didn't
are.
think we'd have a full.
And here we
soda
are about to
conversation.
throw away all these other brands because here comes Poppi to revolutionize the soda industry.
That's right.
If their ginger ale is good, it's game over.
Yeah. Done.
Nothing will stop me from drinking 5 of them a day.
Oh god. Oh, there's your soda takes for
Soda and
all your
review,
listeners.
yeah.
And yeah,
What
if
they
you
got?
want to grab a Poppi, They're pretty good so far. Strawberry lemon, yep. Orange and raspberry rose are good. I also had a wild berry. It was a nice blue can. Felt fun. That one was good too. So we do recommend. Let's get another
Song,
jam,
yeah.
just for all of those listeners who are wondering what Jared liked to listen to in middle school, which was I don't even
What
know
do you
what
got,
year.
Jared?
We got from Pink here. We got Just Give Me a Reason featuring Nate Roos.
Here we go.
Right from the start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep, oh, things you never say to me. Oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. We're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again.
I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I thought that we were fine.
Oh, we had everything.
Your head is running wild again. My dear, we still have everything, and it's all in your mind.
Yeah, but this is happening.
You've been having real bad dreams. Oh, you used to lie so close to me. Oh, there's nothing more than empty sheets between our love, our love. Oh, our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. I never stop, you're still written in the scars on my heart. You're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. Oh, tear ducts and rocks, I fix it for us. We're collecting dust, but our love's enough. You're holding it in, you're pouring it right. No, nothing is as bad as it seems. We'll come clean. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts that we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts that we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. Oh, we can learn to love again. Oh, we can learn to love again. Oh, that we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again.
The piano at the end, ding ding
Yeah.
ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Very nice.
Song.
That was fun.
Great song.
Yeah.
I love fun. I miss them.
Yeah, they were
All
good.
their songs were so good.
They had like 3 #1 hits.
Some nights.
Oh,
We Are Young.
Some
We
Nights
Are
was
Young.
great. I like that collab with Pink though. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good jam.
Great song.
Good bop. So yeah, here we are, back at it.
So I didn't
Yeah, what do you got?
assemble a topic. Instead, I decided we should play a game.
Ooh,
Have a fun little game going on. I've already told you about it because there were some preparations needed to be made. I've kind of seen some of these people do these things around the internet, but we're going to have a fantasy draft, a la the style of fantasy football. But the topic is, instead of football players, because it's the last Wednesday of the month, I figured we should do the topic of just things that are last.
but the best things.
But the
that
best,
last.
right? Best things that are
So
last.
the best
last
lasts.
things. Yeah, the best
Yeah,
lasts.
interesting. It's a good.
I'm scared because I know I'm probably gonna hear like
Right.
you say things, and I'm gonna be like,
Like,
I
oh,
wasn't
that
even
was-
thinking in
that
that
was
like
so
realm
good.
of
That's true.
things,
Right.
and I'm gonna feel so
Right, so
frustrated with myself.
It's very loose. You
a little
could probably
creative with it.
convince me that anything kind of qualifies for this. If you can
Everything has an end,
Right.
So everything can be last.
if you can justify your pick, that's good pick.
Okay,
We'll
there you
count
go.
it.
How do we
any-
start the
Any
bidding
fussy?
here?
Do we just want to go 1, 2, 3?
Sure.
Kind of down. No snake.
I'll-
Just kind of.
Oh, no snake. That's fine. I'll go last.
Yeah. I mean, you go last. Best thing.
Best last.
Cam in this draft.
All right, yeah, let's do it. That sounds fun.
Start us off. Number 1 overall pick on the things that are last draft.
My number 1 overall pick is the last song on the album Red, Taylor's version, which is the 10-minute version of All Too Well.
That was specific.
I thought of it and I was like, if
That was
that's the last
so
song, this is going to be so
specific.
good. And it was.
That was so specific.
Oh, I love that.
I don't think I was gonna pick that ever.
Yeah, that was off my list. That wasn't even on my board.
Was not on my big board. So bold number 1 pick there. For my first round pick, I'm gonna say a last second buzzer beater.
Oh,
In basketball, just nail like a half court shot too, like Max Strus last night.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, last second buzzer beater.
That is an amazing feeling and moment.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I wasn't going to pick that. So
Right.
It wasn't on your board.
now we're even.
Oh God. All right. Yeah, this is where I went with it. Just the last laugh.
that's a good one.
Just like you want to be the
Right.
one that ends it.
Right.
You get the last laugh. That's just.
You don't want someone else to have the laugh on you.
Right, no.
You gotta.
the goal is to have the last
That's a
laugh.
good-
So
That's a good star. That's some good firepower.
I'm starting that in my
for your
one.
team,
My
yeah.
first pick.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh gosh, I feel like I came in so hot with my first one. Okay, tell me if this counts.
Okay.
The Last of Us.
Yep.
That
Part
was
2.
that was on my board.
That is a good last.
That is good last.
Great game. I
Great game.
specifically said part 2, but I guess it counts for the whole thing.
Right.
gonna
It's kind
take part
of
one.
the franchise.
Yeah.
Kind of all encapsulating.
But part 2 was the last game
That is
is the
also
last
true.
game.
of
That
The
was-
Last of Us.
so far.
Double up on
Right,
that
right.
one.
Great. It's a great game.
The
great
Last
show.
of Us remake or The Last of Us. How many of those part 2s did they make?
Just there's 2. There's a remastered, right?
A remaster.
I didn't play the remaster. I played the original. They
Right.
look for the same.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go for my second pick. I'm gonna say the series finale, just in general, just kind of as a concept. The series finale. A lot of good ones out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes can be the best episode.
Sure. A lot is figured out.
A lot is
usually.
figured out.
Wrapped
Like
up.
wraps things up.
Yeah. It's all the answers you were looking
Right.
for in one.
Sends things off.
in one show.
Ted Lasso series finale comes to mind. Breaking Bad series
Right.
finale.
Especially like the biggest plot points. Like
Right,
they might
right.
wrap some of it up in like the second
Right.
to
Earlier,
last.
but
But that last show, all your big things are
Yeah.
wrapped up. Sorry, I jumped in on that.
No,
I
it's
very
good. You
much
took the
agree.
words out of my mouth.
All right, I'm gonna go with the last award because when they
Oh.
announce awards,
That's usually the big
you
award.
got the runner up, the second runner up, the runner up, and then the last award is you get the gold.
Oh, you get
You're
the big
best.
prize.
Yeah.
Or if we're talking like Oscars here, the last award is the best picture.
Right.
That's the
They
big
say
that's
he's
the big
like
one.
save the. I guess that could be one. Save the best for last, but
Yeah.
it's kind of the
Last
idea
Award.
here.
That's a good one.
But yeah, the last award.
Good pick. Good pick.
I think I went too specific, guys. My third is the last bread roll in a basket at a restaurant.
Oh, that guy. Great pick.
Because, well, it's always tough because you got to sit there and, like, you kind of have to do the song and dance of, like,
Right. You
well,
got to pretend.
it's maybe
you,
someone
like,
else wants it. Like,
Yeah, you do the reach.
this is
Anybody else want this? You're
Right.
already
as
going
you're
for
taking.
it.
Yeah, or then, like, if someone else is like, oh, who wants this last one? You kind of, like, give, like, the... I guess I'll take it.
I'll take it. Might as
like,
well.
there's
if
no one-
No one else is gonna.
Like, no one at this table wants it more than me.
Right.
So,
No, I'm saving myself for my
Right.
meal.
yeah.
And it's probably after you've already had your meal, so it's like a nice
Oh, you're
little
saying
bread
like
treat.
the leftover one.
Right.
Oh wow, yeah,
Because some people didn't pick it before, but
right,
it's still a good treat.
yeah,
It's a good pick. Like that pick.
Thank you.
Third round. That's
yeah.
might be a steal right there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say New Year's Eve, the last day of the year.
I had that
New Year's
That's
Eve.
a good one.
because it's my birthday.
Because also
Yeah,
true.
way to steal that.
I know. Sorry.
Wait.
Should have had that. Should have picked that in your first round. Is all I'm
Could have
saying.
saved the bread roll for the
Yeah,
next
could
round.
have saved. No one was gonna pick
Guys,
that.
I don't think I understand drafts. I'm just saying things. I don't know that there's like a method.
like a hierarchy of
Right.
like
You
pick the
want it
best.
before anyone else takes it, and I'm taking the last day of the year. Great big party. You count it down. Don't do that to any other day of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Me, I'm gonna piggyback kind of off yours, but I'm gonna go with the last day of school.
Ooh,
You remember.
that's a good
You
one.
got
I
replay on.
can't believe I didn't think
and
about
it's,
that.
It's the last
Right.
day. You're ready for summer vacation.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. That's the
Right.
best. So
a good
yeah,
one.
last day of school.
That's a good pick. All right, entering the fourth round.
Fourth, I have a normal one kind of.
Okay.
Last pick.
Normal one.
Last pick for a sports team because I love an underdog.
Oh,
That was the
you
first thing.
spun that one.
That was the first thing I wrote down. Being picked last. You got a chip on your shoulder.
I made
People
you
are
guys.
doubting you.
Yeah, I really felt I felt a connection for the first time ever during the Super Bowl when I found out that the quarterback.
The quarterback was Brock Purdy was picked last in his draft.
Yeah.
Right, and just
you
on
got-
the and
you
just
got
on the
something to
playground,
prove.
a game of kickball, people are doubting you. All of a sudden you're walking up to that plate, going, "I'm gonna kick this over the moon."
I like the perspective and the mentality that, like, no, you're picking me last, let's go.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people would be like, no, I don't want to be picked last.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm left out. But you guys are taking it the other way. I love it.
that's a good pick. Good pick right there.
Thank you.
I'm all right. My fourth round pick. I got some options here. I'm, call me crazy. I'm gonna say The Last Supper.
What?
Okay.
Great, event in history.
I mean,
they've made some
the
great
technical skills in that painting.
Right. They've made some great
Or are
paintings
you talking
about
about
it.
the event?
I mean, just kind of the concept in
Okay.
general.
Yeah.
What a baller move by Jesus to be like,
Sure.
hey, everyone, you're eating me. And also, this is the last you're going to see of me before I peace out and go to heaven. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way to.
Right.
What good way to go?
If I could gather 12 of my friends and just be like, peace out after this, that's baller move.
Yeah.
I've seen paintings that people have done of like just characters like doing the Last Supper,
And, right.
or like sports teams. Like there's
Yeah,
one of like
right.
all of the Boston
Yeah.
athletes.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
Last
right, great
Supper.
parody potential.
Great premise.
Great premise.
Right.
He could play the 1 through 5.
It's true. First time.
fit the Last Supper into anywhere in any situation.
I'm not gonna say this, but this reminded me of like your death row meal would be like a good last.
Oh yeah.
But is it a good last? I mean, the meal's probably great.
right. You
I
could
did
pick
see this
whatever.
thing. It was somebody who had a list of like business ideas, and it was a restaurant it was like a joke.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was pretty funny. You create a restaurant that's just like death row, whatever, and it's in like a jail setting, and you don't obviously go to the chair
Right,
after,
right.
but you get to like order whatever you want, and they have to try to make it for you. And that's the business idea. Like your last meal.
You're pretending you're having
Everything's
your
on
last
the
meal.
menu. I don't know how they would supply that kind
Right,
of
right,
restaurant, but you'd have to have like a lot of
Open
connections.
kitchen kinda, right.
Anyway,
Jeez, that's
I'm gonna go my fourth pick here. The last, like, crossing off that last thing on the to-do list.
ooh,
That's such a good feeling.
good. The
'Cause
last
you're-
chore.
The last chore,
Cross
the
it
last,
off.
yeah, cross it off. So
Is that
have a couple.
picking up Poppi Sodas before heading into work? Was that on
that's
your...
the last thing on the list. Yep.
Yeah, there you
now
go.
I'm here.
Now you're here.
Cross it off.
I have another specific one. It's the only
Okay.
one I have left.
Oh, go for it.
Last bite of the cinnamon roll because it's the center.
Ooh,
That's not
that's
that
good.
specific. I love that. That's
Nice.
a
Okay,
That's
great
good.
cool. Yep.
So
I mean,
Best part.
that is the best bite. Have you seen that? It was like a TikTok or something. It's like, here's how to eat a cinnamon roll, and the guy took chopsticks and grabbed the center of the cinnamon roll and like pulled it up so it unwound, and then he ate it that way.
wow.
No.
That's advanced.
There were a lot of duets where they're like, that's not how you.
Yeah,
that's not how
that's
you eat a
messed up.
cinnamon roll.
Do you guys like eat around the,
Well, yeah, you.
or do you bite it? Do you
I like-
peel
I-
around the like?
I
circle,
sort of
the spiral.
I sort of peel around to start, but then once it's like small enough, then you can start biting
like a
through it.
sandwich. Like a
I mean, yeah, or like I don't know, any other cylindrical.
I feel like you
disc.
like peel it like
I mean-
around and like.
Do that to start, but then once it's kind of
Then
like
you just-
self-contained, then you can just
Oh, okay.
eat it.
Yeah, I guess so. You take
then
the
if you're
last couple
working-
bites all at once. Yeah.
If you're working with like Cinnabon, that is like huge.
Yeah, yeah,
Right, right,
You kind of have to
Right,
like,
you do have
use
to-
the little fork in the beginning to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
get through that like outside.
True.
Right. If it is a big sin, you do have to work around for a bit before you can,
There's no wrong way to eat a Cinnabon, you know.
unless you're pulling it out from the center and
Yeah.
eating it that way.
With
That's
chopsticks,
completely incorrect.
I like
Good
it.
pick.
I
Good
like it.
good final pick. All right. My last pick. I got some options here. Last bite of food, technically kind of already taken. I'm gonna go. I'll bring it up. The letter Z. Last letter of the alphabet.
I'll bring it up. Controversial.
Controversial here. Letter Z doesn't get a lot of use in.
Did he declare for this draft? Is this? No, I'm just kidding.
You guys made fun of my Taylor Swift song. Are you joking?
We just said it was specific.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
just
this
very
is
specific.
also
I mean,
pretty wild. But yeah, let's
Great
hear it.
utilization. Letter Z shows up there. Zebra.
True. Gotta love a
Great
zebra.
word there.
In like any game that involves like spelling or words, you get extra points if you can use a Z.
That's true. Scrabble, it's worth a lot. And Boggle. I don't even know if they have Z in Boggle just because of
You know what? You're right.
Generation Z.
I see your point.
Gen Z. That's us. That's us,
More
right?
Z
That is
stuff.
us.
Yeah.
Right, because the newest generation is Gen A.
Right.
So Gen Z,
Gen
right
A.
there.
Yeah.
Gen A.
World War Z.
World War Z, great movie. Like great.
Sure.
I mean, it's just
Z is just everywhere.
just a cool looking letter. Just a cool looking letter.
Zorro.
Z's is when you're
Sure.
snoring, you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Right.
All the best things have a Z.
Right.
You could say.
Yeah, and
Zoinks.
so zoinks. So I'm pretty happy that I got that as my my last pick.
Yeah, you swayed me. I agree.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
My last one to end this thing is
The last pick of the last.
the
draft.
last pick of the last draft. I'm going to pair it with my first pick. They're going to be a dynamite tandem.
Tandem.
Which was
Two-man game.
last laugh was my first one.
Yep.
So I'm just going to say the last word.
Last word.
Wow.
Ooh. A 1-2 punch right there. You get the last word and the last laugh.
That's right.
If you can get both of those, that's I mean,
Pretty strong squad.
you're living in that other person's head, rent free.
Exactly.
They're just sitting there stewing.
Just a dominant team, really.
right. They're sitting there stewing that.
Damn, got
They
the
have
last word and the last laugh
Right.
on me. This guy.
This guy.
Okay. Jeez.
Great picks all around. Great picks.
Yeah, fun draft. We have to post like a list of these
Yeah.
because all
The
of our
draft
followers also follow us
Right.
on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X. You know.
YouTube, everything. Any undrafteds people want to call out? I had the last lap of a NASCAR race. Almost picked that.
I had winning the last game because if you win your last game,
I mean,
you won a championship.
Right. That's true. or you won a consolation game.
True. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
But
yeah.
you still walk out on top.
Right.
Last Night by Morgan Wallen.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been a good pick there. Almost won with this one, but didn't. The last 4 digits of your social security number.
Oh my god.
That is a good last. It comes up often.
Yeah, it comes up. You kind of need it.
Yeah. You got to memorize those.
Right. Got to memorize it because you can't keep it anywhere. Someone might steal it.
Right. Maybe in a safe or something.
Right.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ooh, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
It's a great last right there.
Good stuff. I think we got one more song to bring us home here. This was my different era, I guess, apparently, but
Yeah, middle school means something different.
2004 probably. Yeah.
So this was our elementary school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that was
was-
school jam. We got "Island in the Sun" by Weezer.
Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say all the things that come to you, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no memory, just a place to call your own as we drift into the zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel that anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel that anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.
That's a jam. I mean,
That
that's
is
like
a
a
jam.
feel-good song.
Right.
It's a really good one. It's a good summer song.
A great
Yeah.
summer. I was just gonna say, great summer song and great like summer driving in the car.
I think
Just,
it's become a bit of a
windows
meme
down.
song.
Is it?
I feel like it's in a lot of memes. I don't know.
I don't know. But
I feel like Weezer in general is very a memed group.
right. Yeah, because they're nostalgic at this point.
Right.
Beverly Hills. Great song
Oh yeah.
by them. Yeah.
Good stuff. So yeah, there's our songs for this week. I think we're about
Good
to wrap
stuff.
it up here. What?
So it's some good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We just keep hitting the nail on the head.
Yeah, we're gonna log this playlist so that like every week, every show we have an accumulation of all the show's songs. So follow that on Spotify. Maybe we'll post it. I don't know. Eventually, but let's just recap. We just did that game before the break, so we're just wanted to give you a rundown of our picks. Just our full 5 on our team. So
And everyone can vote on who had the best team.
right, we'll post that on social media as well. So Sarah's team.
From 1 to 5, it's Last Song on Red, Taylor's version, All Too Well. Number 2 is Last of Us. Number 3, The Last Bread Roll in the Basket.
Nice.
Boom.
Number 4, The Last Bite of a Cinnamon Roll. Oh, wait,
I didn't
no.
realize you went back-to-back breads. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, wait. I think, no, 4, sorry. 4 was last pick for a sports team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then 5 was Last Bite of a Cinnamon Roll.
Nice. I went
squad.
last second buzzer beater, leading it off, and then a series finale, and I had New Year's Eve, last day of the year, then the Last Supper.
Right.
Pretty good pick.
Strong.
Strong pick there. And then I ended my draft off with the letter Z, the last letter in the alphabet.
That's a pretty good wrap up. I had my 1, The Last Laugh. Always good. And my 2 was The Last Award. Probably gold. 3 was The Last Day of School. 4 was the last thing on your to-do list, like crossing that off. And number 5 was The Last Word.
Nice.
And that's all we said about it.
No one else talked. Just let Cam have
That's
the
it. Podcast over. So yeah, that was our radio show. Thanks for tuning in. Our Radiocast, actually, is what we're
Right.
calling it. But hey, nice chatting with you guys.
Yeah.
And here, cheers to our Poppi.
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. See you guys next time.